Hey you guys, this week we're doing some bonus mindset work, okay? I just finished a really tough workout. I'm sweating, it's hot. It's so hot here. We're doing mindset work. We're coming, we're in the middle of our program. We're coming towards the end of the year. I'm feeling like the year's winding down for me already for some reason. I'm already thinking new year, new goals, what I want to do next year. And I've added this extra bonus week into training. If you're in the Nourish Runner coaching program, if you're in the RunningMoms training academy, you've been with me all year, you know that I do random things all the time, kind of based on what I'm feeling from the group, what I'm feeling internally, and I bring it out to you guys because I know that if some of us are struggling, there's probably more of us that are struggling. And I'm doing this because I feel like we've been working together for a long time. There's a lot of information, a lot of stuff going around, but we have to understand that life is always changing. There's going to be times where we're pushing ourselves, there's times where we're pulling ourselves. Life is hard, life is easy, we have energy, we don't. Things change here, husbands lose jobs, they get jobs. Like, we're always transforming and we're always adapting, we're always refining, we're always moving forward. And that's why this is a monthly coaching program, so that we can get through that together and keep remembering, oh yeah, I gotta take care of myself. Oh yeah, I gotta take care of myself through whatever transition you're going through. So this week we're diving a bit into mindset because I freaking love mindset, you guys. I feel like we can't ever move forward until we work on what's up here. So today, let me pull it up here. Where is it? I posted a video on what are you tolerating? And I saw that woman live in Vancouver with my business training team, with my business coach, because I have a coach too, you guys, that I work through my stuff with through my shit with, because I need to. And I work with her one-on-one because I need one-on-one pushing sometimes. And it's about what you tolerate and how to embrace the hero in you. This woman was awesome. And I love this because yesterday we talked about what are we tolerating, what is fine. Write what's fine down, because what's fine is driving you crazy. Tripping. And what she talks about is more about tolerating, and what you tolerate in life you worry about. What you worry about you stress about. When you're stressing, you're not living. It's taking away your peace of mind. It keeps you from putting the work you need into your training because you're wasting your energy on what you're worrying about, what you're stressing about. It takes away what you need to be eating. It dries up those cortisol levels and makes you working against your hormones, against your motivation, affects your sleep. So what you're tolerating, you're worrying about, what you're stressing about. So I want you guys to think about what she says, because worry is stealing your time, your zest for life, creating negative energy and thoughts inside of you that are holding you back from stepping into your greatness. And yes, this is about running, but it is about more than that, right? Like, we want more than to run a 5K. It's about more than that. You know it, and I know it, and I want you to get the results that you want, but we need to dig in. So she talks about embracing the hero in you. I like this. So just take it in, be present with it, see what you think of it, come back to it if you need, keep this in your saved file. Hush is the H, right? Hush the voices inside your head telling you that you can't do it, that you don't deserve it, that you failed before, that you're not good enough. Hush that negativity inside your head. You don't need it. You wouldn't talk to anyone else that way, so don't talk to yourself that way. E is evaluate, right? Evaluate what you're tolerating and who you're tolerating. Go back to the mindset workout we did yesterday. Add the things that you're tolerating. Think about it like you're tolerating. I think about myself tolerating missed workouts because no one will help you. Tolerating gaining weight, that's fine. It's fine. I'm fine. You're tolerating your finances. You're tolerating your screaming kids being dropped off at daycare. You're tolerating your work, your commute to work, stuck in traffic every day for hours of wasted time. You're tolerating the bitchy women at work who treat you like crap. You're tolerating the winter season that makes you depressed. Like, what are you tolerating? Because you're worrying about it, you're stressing about it, and you're not living the life that you should be. You want to ritualize the habits that have the potential to bring out your best self. I love this because successful people know that their performance is a result of their daily habits and their daily rituals. They know what they need to do to be at their best. And we've talked about that before, right? Like, What do you need to do to be at your best? What brings out your best energy, your best self? Because you know when you get up early to get your workout in, you know when you do certain things, when you eat that drink that green smoothie, when you eat that breakfast, it brings out the best for you. So know that, evaluate it, understand what you need to do to bring out the best version of you. And then ritualize it. So yeah, know what you need to do to bring out your best self, and what do you need to do today to feel happy and fulfilled instead of worrying. And then own it. Hero, the O is own it. Own what you stand for, own what you won't tolerate, and choose what you will tolerate, and own that decision, right? Like, I can own my decision to be home with my kids, right? I decided to stay home with my kids and quit my career, like my corporate health job. I quit the expectation of me to get my master's degree and move on. Like, I decided to stay home. I'm owning it. I'm not feeling guilty about that shit. No way. I'm owning it, even though that took some time to get to, right? You know, I wouldn't tolerate dropping my kids off at daycare screaming. I wouldn't tolerate a commute. I wouldn't tolerate those bitchy women in the office who were mean to me. I wouldn't tolerate the winter because it did not bring out the best of me. In 7 months of the year, I was miserable. I tolerate behaviors from my husband sometimes because I can't control them. When I fight them, it makes me worry. I tolerate. I get crazy. We fight. So I tolerate. I don't tolerate it. Chosen to tolerate it, and I own it. I'm okay with it because he's gonna do him and I'm gonna do me, and we're gonna make this work, right? Like, own what you're not gonna tolerate and own what you are gonna tolerate. So I've lost my notes here, so I think there's a few other topics, but like, I really, really, really love this topic, you guys. I think it's really important. I love what she said about like having a worry, like a special time in your day to worry. So when those worries come in, just say, oh no, I'll deal with you later. Oh no, I'll deal with you later. Like, it sounds silly, but try it if you find yourself worrying. And I know we worry about food, and we worry about workouts, and we worry about all this stuff, and it's wasting your time. You're not living your life and focusing on what you need to work on when you're so stressing and worrying about food and diet and exercise and what I should and shouldn't be doing. Like, you guys know what to do, okay? And you're worrying about like not being strong enough to do that marathon. You're worrying that your pelvic floor isn't holding you. Well, you know what? You gotta just put the work in to get the work done, and don't worry about what you can't do because you're worrying about it and you can't do anything about it. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense, because sometimes our bodies just aren't ready. We need to work at it. We need to be slow. We need to practice more self-love. We need to do other things that are going to fuel our soul and bring out our best. And as runners, I know we think it's running. We think we're addicted to running, but there's more to it than that. And that's where we struggle, okay? So put the work in. Ritualize your daily habits. Understand what you absolutely will not tolerate, and then start to think about how you're going to get those things out of your life. But you don't have to go making drastic changes right now. Just think about them, because when you bring this stuff into your thoughts, it's going to be amazing what happens. Like the way you begin to behave, the way you can control your day, the other things that you're opening the space for other things to come in that are going to help you out to get closer to the life that you want to be living. So I look forward to going through this stuff the rest of the week. I have 3 more days planned for you of mindset work before we dive back into, I think we're doing adrenal fatigue next week. We're running an adrenal fatigue, which is really important for us, you know, postpartum. But for now, we are working on this. Have an awesome night. I will see you tomorrow.